Hey YouTube, so I got this request to do a video on how I use tape to stretch my ears. So, I'm trying to think of who sent me the request. Blah, blah, blah. I think her name is like Tania or something. I'm not quite sure. Don't hold me to it. Alright, so there are my 2-gauge plugs and my 2-gauge taper. Set my O-rings off to the side. Alright, so I'm going to tune now, and I'm going to be going to a 0 in the near future. So this is how I'm going to do it when I end up going to a 0. So I have my 2-gauge taper right here, and my electrical tape. And I know people say not to use electrical tape, but I've never had any issues with it, so it's whatever. I'm going to keep doing it. And what I do is I start down here at the end, and I put it at like an angle. See how I did that? And then if I can make it stay there. Okay, and then I can't show you this because I can't do it and show you at the same time. And then I wrap it. And obviously when it goes like, you know, that's like one wrap right there. And I usually try 2. I always try 2 wraps, and then if 2 doesn't work, then it's obvious you can't do 3, so it's apparent you only got to do 1. So I usually try 2, and then, you know, I cut the tape, so I'm going to end up cutting it like right here, you know, like pretty much lined up with that first line, so that way I know that it's exact. And that's what my razor blades are for. I cut it. Okay, like that. So this is a 2-gauge with 2 wraps, and I do it at a spiral. If you guys can see that, I do it at a spiral. That way it's like a gradual 2 wraps and not just like bam, 2 wraps. And then so if I can get this through my ear with no pain and it's easy, then I'll obviously put another wrap on. Otherwise, if this is like a snug fit, then I'll take my 2-gauge plug and I'll put 2 wraps on it. You know, I put this through my ear and then follow it with the white one. And that's just how I do it. Sometimes you gotta do 1 wrap at a time. Sometimes you gotta do, you know, I don't know, 1 wrap you should be able to do. This is what I use to, can you see that? I use emu oil. This is like, it's 1 fluid ounce, and it was like $10, so it's kind of expensive, but it works really well. Electrical tape can be bought at Walmart. This was like 74 cents for this whole huge roll, I think. And it's automotive electrical tape is what I use. So I'm pretty sure that's it. Yeah, that's just how I use my tape. And it's fairly simple, and you know, the only thing with tape is you gotta turn them frequently, because tape can adhere to your ear. I've never had that issue, but it can happen, and that would be really bad. So yeah, turn them, make sure they're clean, and for me, when I can turn it and it doesn't hurt anymore, and I can pull on them and it doesn't hurt anymore, then I know I'm ready to put another wrap in or ready to just go to the next size. So I'm already at a 2-gauge. I don't think I've really made that in a video yet, but I'm already there, and I'm staying here for a while because a 2-gauge is pretty big considering Mom wanted me to stop at a 6. So yeah, well, that is how I use tape. So thanks for watching.